Hello everyone, welcome back to Cyberpunk Episode 6. Today, we're gonna go to Lizzie's bar, talk to Evelyn Parker, see what she's got to say about her latest heist mission. We stole the Maelstrom bot last time, so now we're almost ready for the main mission, I think, after this conversation. We have to wait until 6 a.m. though, so we're going to go explore a little bit. It's my car? It is. It's so cool. All right, where should we go?
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Sorry. What is that way? We go that way? The construction work going on. Can we squeeze through here? I want to scratch my ride. All right, there we go. What? I guess it's forcing me to get out. Doesn't want me driving back here. For what reason, I wonder? Looks like homeless living here, maybe? Hey, about some ammo. Nice. I don't see any of the inhabitants of said tents. Aliens kidnap my wife and kids. Help me celebrate. All right. Tom's Diner. Schwab ketchup. Schwab. I don't think I need any more drinks. Where is everybody? Morrow Rock Radio. Water, Chrome, and Blood. The Fourth Corporate War. It is truly remarkable that the large-scale bloodshed of the Fourth Corporate War began first as a simple rivalry between the ocean exploration corporations Sino and OTEC. Both companies vied for controlling stake the failing IHA corporation. OTEC commissioned Militech to secure its business interests and perform certain special operations. Sino, in turn, signed a cooperation agreement with the Arasaka Corporation with a similar aim. When circumstances at last called for both colossal and prideful security corporations to clash in open combat, the Fourth Corporate War had officially begun. Yet, as is usually the case with corporate conflicts, the onset proved subtle. Arasaka disables a Militech transport. Militech allegedly eliminates a high-ranking official of an Arasaka client. Both sides engage in frequent sabotage and data theft operations. Netrunners from both sides infiltrate data ports to sow confusion, gather intel, and cause chaos in the stock markets. Though none would have thought it possible in those early months, the Arasaka Militech conflict truly jeopardized the stability of the world economy, making the threat of a complete economic collapse all too real. For this reason, NetWatch introduced a communications embargo on both corporations. This did little to slow the conflict's pace, however. While Sino and OTEC had unilaterally reached a settlement through peace talks, tensions between Arasaka and Militech continued to rise. This separation from the ocean dispute marks the beginning of the Fourth Corporate War's second phase. the so-called Shadow War. Military clashes between Militech and Arasaka were notoriously bloody, brutal, and without mercy. They waged their most damaging campaigns on the net. Arasaka and Militech netrunners launched attacks with the help of viruses that were often highly experimental. What's more, they created lethal ice measures and AI-like programs that could lurk in dark corners of the net for long periods to launch strikes at the most opportune times. By the second half of 2022, Arasaka and Militech entered a final phase of the conflict where both sides used resource and strategy at their disposal. The hot war had begun. Around this time, the net that the world had known for years ceased to exist, and mercenaries hired by both corporations were slaughtered in open warfare by cutting-edge weapons technology. Then, in the war's most shocking and iconic turning point, the coup de grace came when an unknown group of mercenaries detonated a nuclear device at Arasaka's Night City headquarters. Shortly after the blast, bowing under increased pressure from the Japanese government, Arasaka laid down its arms and withdrew from many of its strategic positions, but most notably in Night City, victory belonged to Militech, but it came at a heavy cost. Interesting. That was a big piece of lore that was randomly strewn across the table in the homeless district. Wonder what else we can find. I shall take those. What's that? Interesting. Oh, hello. Thrax hammer drill. Heaviest car ever allowed to roam. What's going on down here? Maelstrom fanatic. Who's this guy? So we have guy in trouble. All right, let's not great at long range. What else we got? All right. Cool. We helped. Can we survive this kind of fall, you think? Oh, shit. Barely. Oh, that's not a ledge. There's a ladder over there. Okay, let's go. So who was that person I just saved? They gonna be grateful? just in case. On a roll. Okay. What are these guys doing? What's that? Yeah, what was that? Where'd that person go? Can we find him? Did they run off the edge? That'd be crazy. Pretty sure they did too. All right. Where else can we go? It's fun just looking around. First time I really got to explore. Who's that? NC resident? Oh, they're a bad guy. Let's see, is there anything I can do here? Forklift. Oh man, there's a lot of them. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of shots. Cleaning up the streets. Ooh, skill shard. Nice. Archive conversation. Kochi? Kaichi? Listen up. Glitter's flying so fast, starting to run low on raw materials. Gotta act now. Start with chemical warehouses. Plenty of those in town. Ones with the least security first. Especially in Kabuki. Things we need most. Nitrous oxide tanks. Atenolol. Epinephrine? Laceric acid. Time to step up. Orders coming straight from the top. Glitter. What's that? Health item upgraded. Ooh, health booster. Tier 3. Job complete. Ooh. Compost punk high tops. Readable. 100 cylinders nitrous oxide to be stored in the warehouse, but caution. Deterioration has increased fire risk. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yes, please. Oh, he's a katana. Oh, that's so cool. Man, this looks so crazy real. That's creepy. Crazy art. Kings of Acid. Nice. Cyborg capacity. Oh, I'm sorry about your ankle. Clean up the streets. It's okay. It's okay, ma'am. Everything's fine. You're welcome. Pawn shop. El Dorado. Look at that reflection. It's insane. We're gonna kind of walk our way to our objective. Toys. Oh. Just ads. At least they're honest. 80 gigabytes free of charge. Revere courier service. Security you can trust.
Business done. All night, every night. Don't be soft. Upgrade now.
Crazy. That was fun. Oop. I did not mean to switch weapons. New shard? Look at that. Alright, it's okay, ma'am. You're safe. Ooh. Sorry. Missing a head. Sweet clean speed ×2. Delamain, leave your problems at the door. Okay, let's get back to
Hey, how's life?
Isn't that Tiger Claw ink? Since when do gangers sell threads?
Since one of their bosses decided that they don't need tubes with fucked up spines.
Got any nice threads for me?
If thrift falls into your definition of nice, then sure.
all right, what do we got? Preview it. Which is kind of cool. Kind of dig that. I don't think I'm gonna buy that. If I'm gonna use it, we'll have it. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Second conflict cutout bodysuit. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. Is it worth it? Where did I get this stuff? I don't remember getting this. That's pretty cool.
Mind your damn business, yeah?
Okay. Jeez. What's this? Man, there's so much world. What is going on there? Bottoms up.
What do you want, friend?
Oh, finally somebody not too hostile. Whoa, where'd you go? Where'd he go? That was crazy. Hello, you all right?
¿Qué quieres?
Okay. Does cop get mad if I... Why don't you leave them alone? You're welcome.
I thought I'd never see the kids again. I can't thank you enough.
Problem. Take your money. All right. Wild fun all night. Accidents happen. Oh man, what happened? I shouldn't play around explosives. It's all right. I'll give you a leg up. All right, I'm having fun. Too much fun, maybe.
It's not me. It's an actor.
Okay. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? You all right?
Hey, what's up?
All right. You guys have fun. Cool looking car. Yeah, that's crazy. Ooh. That's pretty sweet. We need to come to 6 a.m., huh? Watson horror. Just more exploring.
Spare veterans from change.
Here. All yours.
I saw good in you. God bless.
Same as the last guy, or maybe it's the same guy. The end is near.
Yeah? What's up in the big world?
I thought you were gonna tell me.
chance, Hunt.
Ah! I'm not good at using the dash yet. That's a big hammer. Treatment plan. For maximum muscle gain, I'd say muscle bustle, 100% guaranteed to work. Or for maximum muscle gain, I'd say muscle bustle, 100% guaranteed to work. But it does come with a whole host of side effects: liver, cirrhosis, high blood pressure, low libido, and erectile dysfunction, plus periodic rage attacks. The supplement is administered IM every 6 hours. If you're interested, please give me a call. That looks fun. Creditor. Hey, gotta pay a little visit to another choom who thinks he's too smart to pay back his eds with interest. Start off right with a good whack to the jaw, and if he stands his ground, do a full restock of his store. You'll get 10% of whatever you grab. That's a good amount of money. Ooh. All right. Records. Silverhand, never fade away. Tainted Overlord. Dr. Havoc and Raydon. Oh yeah, that's the people I was reading about. Kibble and Scop. The max tack way. 1,000 beats a second. You don't see a lot of books here, do you? I want to rebind the step. Quick step. I don't know what to though. So let's go this way. Oh, it's so much fun. Oops. I call the law enforcement just cool with me throwing grenades. What is that? It's adorable. Man, this gun sucks. Grenade upgraded. Ooh. Shortwave transmitter. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Wait, am I back at my house? I might be. No, let's go check out our house real quick. If that's where we are.
Yo, 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 my shooters, shroomers, and viewers, Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milk-toast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet clean speed. Cause life is too short to be slow. Nicola!
Taste the love!
We are back at our apartment.
So did you get that loan in the end?
No, said my rate was too low. How come?
Forget. You're worth.
What is this? Oh, fast travel. All right, let's mess with our wardrobe a little bit. I still like these. All right. Let's see. We got this one. We'll make our evil one. Huh? Yeah, looks cool. That kind of matches the gold. I like that. That looks pretty sweet too. All about that drip, you know? Hmm. All right, let's get some sleep. Then we'll head over to Evelyn's in the morning. That is weird. You sleep in your clothes. You want your shoes on. See how we look. Yeah. I like it. Any messages? Nope. Nobody likes this. All right, let's go to Lizzie's bar.
Delays have died, and another 40 have suffered from severe burns and toxin exposure. The Swedish Academy Award for Literature has announced its latest recipient, Virginia Grantchester, citing her most recent book, In the Shade of an Apple Tree, as a treasure of this generation. Grantchester, who is an AI created by Raven Microcybernetics, has been lauded for several of her works over the years. Her first novel, Requiem for a Samurai, which was published in 70 languages simultaneously, sold over 3 million copies. In the Shade of an Apple Tree is a drama set in 20th century Ireland and is already considered a masterpiece of post-collapse literature. This has been your World Report. Thank you for tuning in to
Post-collapse literature.
So, we can talk about yesterday.
All right, let's go to the bar. Oh, we have to go between 6 p.m. Well, I'm dumb. I was reading that wrong the whole time. Well, I thought I saw a wait somewhere, right? Or was that? Skip time. New job, get an upgrade.
Hey there, dollface.
Hey.
Interest you in a preem BD?
What do you got?
What don't we got? Women and men of your dreams. Synaptic acting A-listers, no washed up virtue porn boy toys or blow up dolls here.
Auteur stuff. It'll grip your heart and blow your nerves right out of your body. Pure bit-based ecstasy. That's why people come here.
Clearly know how to sell it.
Not a sales pitch, it's a warning. I'll give you one word. Bespoke. Not for everyone's synapses.
Think you can handle it?
You know what? Maybe another time.
Sure thing, doll. Reconsidered, huh?
Oh, I guess I have to say yes.
Bespoke. Damn, that sounds promising. I get it, I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Couple of things you need to know first. Severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping.
Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you? Like I don't know?
Mm-hmm. Door's open. Have fun, doll.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
The Mox. It's It's one of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated, depending on who you ask. For Janice, it was a mix of both. The Mox came to exist because it had to. We didn't have a soul in our corner, no one to make sure street justice was on our side, as we took matters into our own hands. The Mox is composed of the people who, if any of them disappeared from the streets tomorrow, you might never even notice. Sex workers, penniless artists, aimless rebels, and restless souls who weren't dealt a fair hand in life. Today the Mox is thriving, as demonstrated by the booming biz at Lizzie's bar. Lizzie's is renowned for being arguably the best braindance club in Night City. Corporate suits, gang goons, pop stars, and locals alike all gather at Lizzie's to kick back, have a drink, and dip into the most beautifully scrolled and tuned BDs you've ever experienced. Most customers, however, are oblivious to the fact that the club is gang-owned and operated, that the Mox are in charge, watching after their own, just like the Lizzie of legend once did. Know the story? Lizzie used to work here back when it was just a typical dive with a stripper pole. Janice proudly explained she took care of the girls, made sure eddies were falling into their pockets and their teeth weren't falling to the curb. Like this one time, this fucker, editor's note, referring to a Tiger Claws gang member, was having too much fun with one of the girls, and Lizzie just couldn't stomach it anymore. Story is she deprived the worm of his tiger balls so quick and nasty, took them 2 days to clean up all the blood and puke splatter. Of course, Claws found out fast, and they flatlined her in a flash. But everyone that she had impacted in some way, they were still around. They came together, fought back, and, well, you already know the rest. Huh. That's kind of a cool origin story for a gang. What you guys doing? You alright? Can I just go in?
No surprise there.
Want me to kick your ass?
No? Jeez.
Grab one last drink. Don't even start.
Long time no see.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
The Vampire Prince is back. Monster Hunters beware. Turbo Dracula is a dark, gritty, visceral action game experience where you play as the plasma-thirsty prince of puncture wounds himself, Dracula. He has risen again, this time as a digiclone in a body of chrome. But his appetite for blood hasn't waned one bit. Assisted by the descendants of an ancient bloodline, he wages war against the sinister Helsing Corp, headed by the Demon Brothers Manchester. They aim to take over the world with the help of genetically spliced werewolf zombies. Dracula must face difficult choices as to whether to resurrect his old friend Viego or to transmutate into his nemesis. A polished real-time combat system and a non-linear story offer the player deep immersion in a single player, while the multiplayer mode allows you to team up with their Chumbas as they take control of the brooding Varney or blonde fan favorite Herbert, without spoiling any of the endings. Yes, multiple endings. I'll leave you with just this one thing. Lady Carmilla, Ruthven Battery, is hands down the most captivating character ever written in the 100-year history of video games, period. Interesting. What does that say? Live Bushido's 3. Live fast, die never. What's going on here? Really get into things. Wrinkled dress, button up.
Those 80s were to get us the fuck out of here.
There's always next year.
Sure, whatever.
Torn of fishnets. Condom. Really want to bring kids into this world? Wow, that's a nice shower. Wouldn't mind this at home.
Yes? What's up?
Nothing. No future. Where does this go?
Arasaka, the finest in personal and commercial weapon.
Ooh. Another Valentino foray in Pacifica. Corporate mogul Antonio Lucreci, dead at 142. Okay, so people are living longer, or at least the rich are. Ah! Uh-oh. Hey. The future right there.
There's that cream new place. We went there yesterday. Huh. Drawing a blank.
Sit at the bar and ask for Evelyn.
When was the last time I fucked anything up, huh?
Seriously? How far back you want me to go?
All depends what you're into. Maybe you can tell me about it over a drink.
Hey, another round over here, Stat.
Man is nothing. So, what can a horny girl like me do for a hungry guy like you?
What is she wearing? A poncho?
Vanilla and sprinkles? Or kinkier? Wax?
What?
Maybe
What?
electrosex? Zappies? Power implants?
The Almighty has his eye on you. Here's what I want. You and your girlfriend wearing high heels, blindfolds, and big gags.
No problem. You buying or renting?
Renting. How much?
Relax.
Buying or renting?
I'll go on your tab. Think I got just the thing for you, too. This one's me and Candice. You'll feel us everywhere. It's fun.
Oh, the brain dance.
See
Okay.
you on the other side,
Man is
baby.
nothing without God.
So is it real time? Or are they buying recordings?
Hey,
Get you something.
The mocks.
so curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. It's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's Bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Let me guess. It didn't last.
No, Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with him. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. The sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
What's on the menu? Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's
Say
V.
something?
She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn.
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. Just waiting for this one.
You're just in my peripheral.
Evelyn Parker.
Hello.
I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
That's not. Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Nothing's wrong. Really.
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
I just told you.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're getting cold feet. I can wait.
I doubt he'd add anything I haven't already heard. Anything I'd really like to hear, for that matter. There's only one other bunch that's worse than fixers in that respect. Used car salesmen. I'll go with my gut for now.
Let's cut to the chase.
I like that background
What do you got
scenario.
for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Classy corp hotels? Yeah, no. Out of my price range.
The decor's to die for, as you'll see for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What, so Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Why?
Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Wait, Neutral Netwatch is mixed up in this?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu do to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
What else do you know about Yorinobu?
Quite a bit, actually. He studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably didn't have a choice in the matter, come to think of it. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor. But then Yorinobu vanished to chase his own dreams. Cut himself off from the Corp for years. Long story short, though the black sheep returned, the bitter taste remained. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has always walked his own path, and so has his own designs on the Corp.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Like anything else?
It's a bit... No, I don't want to hear it.
Relax.
No.
Hold up. Mean to see you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Giant server room, looks of it.
Hey, we weren't finished.
I'm back. Why Be Me? Confessions of a Brain Dance Addict. Preface. Do you want to be you? Seriously, take a moment and let that question sink in. Do you feel at home in your skin? Do you like your job, your friends, your family? When you look in the mirror, do you say to yourself, I'm the luckiest person alive? Then hop in the leather upholstered back seat of your chauffeured Rayfield. If you answered yes to any of those questions, put down this book and stop wasting your valuable time. If you answered no to the above, I understand just how you feel. It used to be said at the turn of the century that the world belongs to the 1%. Today, 0.001% is closer to the truth, and your chances of joining this group are even less than that. In this reality, I mean, where are you? Or where you are you? In this reality, I mean, where you are you, in a brain dance, you can be anyone. A broker who manages a portfolio worth trillions. An elite soldier who blasts his enemies out of existence with tech shotgun. A suave rocker boy whom the homeworld lusts after. Now I ask you again, of the millions upon millions of people in this world, do you want to be you? The answer for me was always no, and so my story begins. Sergio Morales. I mean, that's kind of the same with today, right? Getting closer to that future all the time. Brain dances. Video games. Good example of that. A lot of people are addicted to video games where they escape into the world instead because they never feel like they're going to go anywhere in the real one. Alright, I'm coming back. Don't you worry.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf. Impressive looking setup. Need all this to process brain dances? Mm-hmm. Analyzers, sensory SIG amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
All right. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip
Legal
before?
protests, resisting arrest.
Look, I'm no BD virgin, but the raw stuff, uncharted territory. Relax. I'll explain everything. It's less complicated than it sounds. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Okay. Look at those kicks. Well, where'd you come from?
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay.
A what profile now? A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro. Mm-hmm. And worst case? Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen. Nuh-uh. Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt. It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory SIGs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam. Get a lot of requests like this? All the time. But it's usually stuff the girls scroll at the club. I take that and do some routine porn tuning. Crank up the orgasms? More like cut out all the other shit. Fucking's business as usual for these guys. Their minds wander to grocery lists, spouses' birthdays, late bills, whatever. But even then, you can refigure things, mold the emotions into something unique, unforgettable. So, I can't complain. One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Size won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect. What'd you choose? Corner store holdup in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly though. You ready? Boot it up. Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in and...
Oh. White screen.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well. A flash of intense shock. I can still feel it. I remember. Fuck. That last second. Could warn me how much it hurts to die. Trust me, real death hurts much, much more. Not so sure about that. You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
Nice.
I'll sever the link to the BD Roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So, analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in,
Cool.
snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try.
Q.
Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD Roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Okay.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks. Blast. That's why these are for me. Okay, on.
Okay, right here.
Bold sections on the track indicate a scannable clue. The clue will be highlighted for the duration of the sequence that the editor is set to the correct layer. Clues may overlap each other. The spot where they overlap on the recording track will be especially bright. After being successfully scanned, clues disappear from the track. Okay, so we have a visual layer, a thermal layer, and a sound layer.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good.
Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Okay, fuck! On you go! Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like it was happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of
Gross
dicks,
stuff.
eh? We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and surf and turf. Everybody!
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw. Stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
That's cool.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gonk at the counter.
On the ground! Wanna see you kissing the flooring! Money!
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Look, now! Look!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it. His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your rec? I don't know, let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah, think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in. Whoa, who? Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope. Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev. Judy, T-Bug's a professional, discreet to a fault. You can trust her.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Please, Judy.
Yes?
I'd never expose you to any danger. You know that.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance. Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Judy and Evelyn. They're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen. Need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Wow, damn, so bright.
All right, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
What in the world? Okay. Military grade cyberware detected. Cybernetic modifications 96%. Extreme danger. Extreme caution advised. Is that even human? What point are you still a human? Alarm system.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Okay. Thought this guy didn't have security. Shepard AT, standby. What is that? Motion sensor camera.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Okay.
But
make yourself comfortable. I need a minute.
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
We'll listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
What am I seeing? Data. Keep losing it.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything all right? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus on me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
What are we needing to scan? Showing there's something in this area.
Bedroom. Loaded.
Yes, I'm looking.
Right there we go. Automated turret.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner
Great.
model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. For the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like it.
Alright, what do we scan in here?
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Okay.
Yes.
What love is until you learn the meaning of.
Manual details a special tip-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Thermal layer. Okay.
Until you've loved the love you've had to love.
Waruikome. I miss this. You.
I know. I know.
Storage conditions.
Champagne and ice bucket.
Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Tip's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
What's that? Fridge.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Tip doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
What are we sensing? Is that the iguana from the beginning mission?
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docks.
Okay.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Ooh.
Get everything you need? Yep. That'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here.
Slaughterhouse.
Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable
Ooh.
device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings.
Nice.
Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick. And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever. Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses. We needed that recording, Judy. BD practically does our job for us. The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If
Oh, not wrong.
Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
All right.
WNS News. I'm Aaron Iqbal. Today we have several important public service.
Thanks, Judy. Really. And don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Was I boring you?
Are we done? I didn't know we were.
V, one sec.
What's with you? Quit lagging behind.
Let's walk. Well, what do you think?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds right, plan's perfect. A job like this comes 1 in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. That you're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You're sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
How things looking, Miss V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that biochip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Miss V.
All right.
Last night, Gina and me sitting at... And she's rattling on about...
Oops, I didn't mean to call you.
Miss V, there a problem?
Been wondering. This heist heralded in the triumphant return of Dex Deshawn to the Fixer's table.
Gotta admit, a few years from my seat has left me with a bit of an appetite.
So you come dropping in with a bang.
Deshawn ain't just a name, it's a brand. About time my clientele remember who they do biz with. But you got my word. You don't disappoint, you'll get your cut. With interest. Best get back to work. Be in touch.
That's cool. I didn't know I could just call people. Capitalism is a fish served cold. Bart Moss Collective. First will come the great reality check, which ushers in the future of the world. Whenever money changes hand, your true self becomes a victim to capitalism. All right. And with that, it'll be the end of this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I will see you all next episode. Bye-bye.